What's up, family, and welcome to another edition of the Daily 5. I'm your host, Mike Deasy. You probably know that by now. And as usual, this is the show where I give you 5 happenings that are going on in world politics. Let's hit it. First up is suicide bomber attack. So 2 weeks ago, there was an attack on a church, on a Methodist church in Pakistan. And apparently, there was two attackers, one of which managed to detonate their vest and to explode in the church. There are a few questions that need to be asked. One of them is, why was the church attacked? 2, will the Vatican will the Vatican address this attack, since the church is under Catholicism, meaning that Pope Francis, this is your jurisdiction, so we would expect that Pope Francis will be answering for what's happened. Also, if this attack was done by so-called Muslims, you already know what I'm about to say, but I'll say it anyway. Would Allah's Apostle Muhammad have a church attacked in his day? We know, no, he wouldn't. So if he wouldn't, what's up? What you doing? Why are you doing this? According to reports, Islamic State, or ISIS, claims responsibility for this. I know for certain that someone within Pakistani government gave the green light for this to happen. Just as someone in the same Pakistani government also gave the green light for the Janio Mohammed attack of Uri. On a side note of that, Pakistan, it would be wise of you, not because Daisy's saying it, but because subhanahu wa ta'ala says it, the least you could do is follow what Quran does say, so that you don't make Muhammad's name look disgusting. Muhammad the man always will be a beloved and noble human being, a beloved and noble Arab. Question is, Pakistani government, are you as noble as the Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? Switching over the globe, going over to the U.S., the interesting land of interesting things. Subject 2, Alabama's new senator. No one should be surprised that Alabama's newly elected Senator Doug Jones sides with Hitler. Jones is a politician. What is his job? To tell convincing lies. This is literally the job of a politician. People, why are you upset? It makes no sense for you to be upset when a Democrat is found to be agreeing with a Republican, or in this case, Donald, who is a so-called Republican, who's not even really a Republican. He just happens to be hanging out in the area of Republicans, while not really being a Republican at all. Anyway, even if Hillary was in her rightful spot as president, Hillary would also have to lie as well. Why? Again, that's the job of a politician, to tell good lies. Good lies mean that you really believe what they're saying to be true. Reality is, any politician can only do about maybe 5% of what they campaign on. Even look at Barack. Not to be ugly toward him, but he was a politician. His job, tell convincing lies. The difference with Barack is that, surprisingly, he didn't really want to just tell lies. He really wanted to make reality what he said, which means he really shouldn't have been in this line of work, because traditionally, to be a politician does mean that you tell lies for a living. Sound kind of like actors in Hollywood, yeah. Moving on. Subject 3. One I've been waiting to discuss. One that's been going around Facebook a lot and bits of Twitter. To one of my business inspirations, Mr. Diddy. I understand that you have desired to purchase the Carolina Panthers National Football League team. But, bruh, you make a mistake in telling the media your reason for not only that you want to buy the Carolina Panthers, but also your part of your reason for doing that, which is to hire and bring him back. By revealing your ace card before its time, you give the racist the upper hand they need to complicate your purchase. Diddy, I admire, again, as I just said a few words ago, I admire your general business mindset. Just as I truthfully admire the mindset of Vince McMahon of WWE. Not that he's part of the subject, but just to let y'all know, part of my business model is I admire these two men. But focusing back on Diddy, in this case, by you letting the cat out the bag, no pun actually intended, just happened to say that. By you speaking what you planned on doing before time, unfortunately, Diddy, you have fumbled. Prayerfully, God will bless you with the team, and there'll be no complications. My prayers are already going out to you on your behalf, that Angel Lakshmi give you what you want, but next time, don't, until you get exactly what you want. Anyway, number 4. This was a weird one. A book has recently come out, strangely titled. I'm saying strangely. Santa's Husband. The depiction is of... Let me see if I can pull this up for you. I have it somewhere else, but let me see if I can pull this up for you. Anyway. So, getting back to the point. Hopefully I didn't jack it up really bad. I do still plan on putting it up on the Facebook page so that you can all see that clearly, because I'm not sure if it came out. And more likely, I'm not going to go back and look at it like I most of the time don't look at it before I post this post. Anyway. So yeah. That's a new book called Santa's Husband. I'm probably going to definitely going to speak further on this on React, the new series I came up with, that Eric came up with, that he wants me to do. Anyway, seeing as this is about news, we'll stick to the news of it. There are some questions regarding this title. Why is there a book that is promoting Santa, fake as he is, as a sodomite? The reason I'm using the word sodomite over gay is because the definition for gay is, in reality, one who's happy. I am rejecting the 1971 remix definition of a male who is homosexual. This in no way means Mike Deasy is anti-homosexuals. It literally means I am anti-wrong use of language. As I said on one of my other 5 shows, that when it comes to homosexuals, that I'm just, as well as those who refer to themselves as lesbians, I am personally numb. There's no judgment, no hatred here, just, it means nothing to me. I don't know what to do. Yeah. You are who you are. What do you want me to do? Anyway, back to the subject. Why is the book promoting Santa as something he historically is not? Flawed as it may be, history says that Santa is married to Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus, like Santa, is white. So the next question is, Why is the sodomite husband of Santa black? Also, isn't the term within the homosexual community for the female portion of the male same-sex couple, isn't the term supposed to be wife and not husband? That's what I thought it was. I could be wrong. If I am, yeah, you got that. You already know. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and say what's on the script, because since I wrote it. I mean, one of the two men does perform the female portion in the relationship, right? That makes that more feminine male the wife, not the husband. Just as with lesbians, one is more masculine than the other. The more masculine one is referred to as butch, not a term that equals soft. Finally, for the question of what motivated Daniel Kimblesmith to write the story, and have A.P. Quach, Quach, in case I mispronounced it, paint the artist that the person did. Again, these are just questions. Yeah, these are just questions I have. Before I forget, for this particular posting, a shout out goes to Kiki M. Lolo for this tip. Kiki M. Lolo from Facebook, thank you for the tip. Number 5. Politics as usual. So the elections have taken place in Gujarat, India, and just as local merchants feared the Bharatiya Janata Party, pardon the mispronunciation as I'm still working on trying to pronounce it properly, the BJP party have kept their place in government, which means the views of the BJP are or very soon going to injure business relationships between local business people as the caste system that they were practicing for generations is now going to be disrupted. The fact that people of Gujarat are feeling anxious about the Bharatiya Janata's new economic system taking over tells us that those of us who adhere to the wisdom of the Vedas, that Angel Lakshmi, the angel of prosperity, is not pleased. If the Vedas were being followed accurately, there would be, if they were followed accurately in today's India, and then there would be no imbalance between those who do business in the city and those who do business in the rural areas of the great India. That means there is a section of India that has become like unto the Democrats of the United States. When the common people go to sleep politically is when Rakasas rise. For the Bharatiya Janata Party to still be in power is to defecate, stuff that comes out your backside, is to defecate on all the work that Mahatma, as in Mahatma Gandhi, did to get Mother India free from British rule. To my beloved Indian family in Mother India, please wake up politically. Manifest the qualities of character of Angel Shiva, or like unto what people in the United States are currently feeling. You, my beloved Hindustani family of Hindustan, will have your own Donald Hitler to deal with. It is bad enough that the United States has a Donald Hitler in the running the government. Let not the same thing happen in the mother of Sanskrit and the mother of all religious philosophy. On closing note, as always, remember to subscribe. If you like this show or any other shows on Video Network, make sure to like those individual shows. If you have something to say, for those of you who are in Arabia, Iraq, Pakistan, Mother India, all of you whom I've recently been made aware are viewing us. Thank you for your viewership. I do understand there might be a language barrier. Inshallah, Insha Vishnu, that language barrier can be fixed soon, that we may hear from you. In the meantime, if you are able to, if your mother tongue is not English, then attempt to translate it into English, and we will definitely respond back to you, because we want to hear from you and speak back to you. If you don't want to comment here on YouTube, then, as always, do that. Okay? Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. Speak into your future, and stay woke.